How was your drive?
It was so good.
Pretty up here, huh?
It's beautiful. I'm so happy to be here. Show me all the things.
I am Dee McQueen from Dee McQueen Design. I'm an interior designer by trade. It's not what I went to school for originally. I was working in the restaurant industry, and just through renovating the restaurants, it was something that I started to get my feet wet, and I absolutely loved it. The construction aspect of it I found so fascinating, how we were able to tear apart things, put them back together, and create all these different layers with colors and textures to create these beautiful spaces for people to come and dine in.
So we've decided on what we're doing.
Yes, so here are all of your selections that you've chosen with jewels.
Okay.
So your cabinetry selections, the wood look mixed with the matte white,
Yes.
your countertops from Cambria,
Right.
your floors, and then these are your entryway floors.
That's right.
So this is the overall mood. This is the look
I
that
love
we're
our
going for.
mood.
I know, right?
I love our mood.
It's
Yeah.
cozy, it's
It
homey,
is.
it's like traditional mixed with a little bit of Scandinavian because of wood, but modern. And that was for Kevin.
That was for
A
Kevin.
little bit of modern for Kevin.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Honey. Okay. And then these. You love the choice?
So this is going to be all the textures coming in the end. So the styling, and to bring all these hard textures together and make everything cozy, we're gonna soften everything with some color and some coziness.
I just never know how to bring it all together, so I'm excited to see what you do.
So from interior design, I have now branched out to doing millwork and cabinetry. And the reason why was because on projects I was finding so many delays with the cabinetry, the millwork, and it was really difficult to control that aspect of the construction. So I figured, why not do it myself?
So we do have two different types of material that we're using in your house. The raw MDF, which will be your cabinets, and then the veneer, which will also be your cabinets, but these ones will be stained, and then these ones get painted. So we'll show you where these ones get made into your doors here, and then they get sent from here to our paint shop, so they'll go out. These ones as well get stained, they get sent out, but they get all made in the back. So I'm going to show you where all of this goes from this into what's actually in your house, or the next step thereof.
Let's go.
Full service! I love it!
This is amazing!
This is pretty magical back here. Lots happens back here.
And look who's here! Just magically they appeared. That's how it
How's it going? How about you?
Good, nice to see you guys. So what is she?
She takes the raw sides of the MDF and puts a really pretty edge on it. So it's called edge banding, so that it will make it so that all your cabinets and corners all look the same and you don't see this not cute side. She goes on here and then she comes out really cute.
Beautiful.
So this is the CNC machine. So this is where the full sheets of MDF come. And then design-wise, whatever you choose, the machine comes across, cuts all the pieces out, and then from there goes to sanding and goes to paint or stain or whatever is going on next.
So from the CNC machine, the boxes will get assembled, and then all of the boxes get brought over here. From here, we fully assemble all of the kitchens with door fronts, gables, hinges, everything. So it's basically, we can bring our clients in here and say, this is your kitchen in this space, so that we're not running into any issues on site. So all of the little kinks are figured out here. If we need to remake something, recut something, it's all figured out here. And then all of the doors are pulled off, all of the pieces that need painted are pulled off, brought to the finishers, finished, and then everything's delivered on site at the same time.
Such a personal process.
It is, but it also it speeds up the process too, especially for install.
Perfect. Okay.
And then as you can see, the edge banding that Tanya was talking about at the beginning, so you see the blue? So these doors are going to be sprayed that blue. So when you open up your cabinets, you're not looking at a white edge band and having a blue door front. It's just another little custom touch.
That makes all the difference.
It does, yep, it does. So in your case, your edge banding would be the white and then the wood look.
Yeah.
So and when you open everything, you'll have the nice finishes.
Ooh, I can't wait to see.
Yeah, that's good that you touched on that this is like your staging area. Set it up so that you know what it's going to look like, and then you prepare the installers take it down, bring it to site. This way it's an easy install.
Everything's pre-drilled, so when it gets to site, all they have to do is just put it together. It's literally just like putting all the pieces together. So everything's labeled from like piece 1 through however. You can see all the numbers on it. So when it goes on site, they know exactly this is 1 through all the way.
That must cut down so much time and so many mistakes.
Yes, yes. So the time's taken in here to get through all the kinks so that when you're on site, it's seamless.
It's kind of like our process, planning, so then when you build.
What's that saying? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail? Yes. Isn't that the saying?
Most people assume when they hear the word custom, oh my goodness, it's a huge price tag, right? It's actually not. Custom just means there's a little more time and thought and design process put into it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's you know, up here. We range from mid-range to high-end kitchens. So we can meet any budget.
A lot of people, what they don't know is when they buy like pre-made cabinets, like Home Depot, whatever, they don't know that you gotta pay for installation. So you gotta hire someone. Right, so people do the numbers and they don't know that's an extra, okay, it's an extra 5-6 grand to get your kitchen installed. So when you add all that in, the savings are not huge.
And it may not fit.
And the end, exactly, and the end product is better because you don't have fillers everywhere. Right?
And you get to choose exactly what you want.
Right.
Yeah.
I think one of the best parts of this whole process is it's so Canadian. And you keep it right here in Canada, which is kind of amazing.
Well, not only Canadian, it's a family-run business. So this is like, it's near and dear to our heart. We put literally our heart and soul into everything, and we're proud of what we do. Okay, so this here is a perfect example of boxes that are ready to be wrapped and sent to site. Now, I want to show you something about all the drawers. So obviously there's no drawer front on here, but these drawers, they're all Blum hinges and Blum slides, and they're soft close, so you can't slam this.
Oh, I love that. I think every parent loves it. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Like late night snacks in the middle of the night, don't worry, we got you.
And no fingers. You don't have to worry about fingers.
So the style of door fronts that you've chosen, yes, there's going to be no hardware, but we're going to touch on that when we go up to the front, and I'm going to show you all the 3D mock-ups and your actual integrated hardware.
3D renderings.
Oh, tell me about that.
So we're going to show you exactly from what is built in the shop and how it's going to look in your house. So we start always with measurements. So the first measurement's done at the very beginning. Once demo is done, then we go in and measure after that. And then once drywall is done, we measure a second time. And then we go in for a final measurement, and then we know exactly everything is going to fit to all the quirks of your house and all the ways that it's not exactly perfect. And then it goes into design, and then Dee will take you into...
My house is as quirky as I am, so this all worked. Can you imagine? This is my kitchen now. Like, that's my kitchen. That is it.
And there's so many more walls. Yes. Yep. So these are the 3D renderings that you'd gone, like Jules' design, and this is what you guys had nailed down as far as finishes, where to mix the white and the wood look in, and this is the final rendering that we've come up with. So this will be starting from family room side. You've got the built-in fireplace, shiplap up the middle, that's where the TV is going to be hung, and then the exposed shelving on either side. And then moving out into the kitchen. I mean, there's no distinct walls obviously separating anything, but you've got coffee maker, speed oven, freezer, wine fridge, and the fridge are all paneled, so you don't actually have to look at stainless steel. They're all paneled, they all look like your cabinet fronts, and those ones will have actual handles on them just because of the size of them. Moving over to the range and the hood fan, and then the wood paneling above that. Where your ceilings get vaulted.
This is where the Fisher-Paykel people come in. Yes. I'm so excited. I just love saying it.
And then to your wall ovens, double wall ovens, stacked one on top of another. And then the massive island.
I know.
16 feet? What do we have?
The Holiday Island.
Yeah.
This is the Holiday Island.
Yeah. It's a party.
I know, I can't wait. I'm so excited. When I was a kid growing up, we had a really, really big island. And that's where we had open houses at Christmas, at Thanksgiving, and all of our friends would come and Dad would make Baileys. Like, it was the best. So I'm super excited to like recreate that in our home. I'm so excited. Yeah.
So nice. Well, I mean, what's that saying? The kitchen is the heart of the home.
Yeah.
It's where everyone gathers. Yeah. Always at a party, it's where everyone gathers around the island in the kitchen. So your space is now it's all one large space. So,
I cannot wait. Okay, so that is where our old kitchen was.
yep, this was the size. This is where your old this was your kitchen sink. Right here, in front of the window. Yeah, so this will be your new dining room table where you should be able to seat 10 to 12 at this banquette. Yeah, you'll have chairs, and then on the actual bench, you'll have a really comfortable cushion. Yeah, so that'll be all your, big family gathering dinners.
And homework.
Homework
I have a
area.
feeling like
Yes.
we're gonna be doing homework there, and
Crafts.
Kevin's gonna take that as a work area.
Oh, we'll make sure we put an outlet there then.
Please, yeah, we're definitely gonna need that. Okay. Oh, well, this is beautiful.
So this is your new front entryway. So your new front door, and then right when you open the front door, that's a mirror in the center. And then this is where you can put all your hats, mitts, coats, shoes, everything will have a home. Everything will have a home.
I'm loving that everything will be hidden and you won't see clutter. Clutter makes me feel stressed. So this is great.
Yeah, and so coloring for this is gonna be a matte black with some very sleek hardware. So you won't even really see it, but just to pull, so you've got your slate look tiles from Stone Tile, and then you've got your dark hardwood floors, but then everything in your kitchen is much lighter. So it's pulling everything together, and it's all gonna tie together nicely.
That's fantastic. And these are heated. This is gonna be great in the winter and with all the slush in the water. And
Yep,
oh
it'll
my
melt
gosh,
right away.
Cannot wait. Okay, great.
The last feature is the slatted wall.
Tell me everything about this wall. I'm confused and intrigued and excited, and I don't know. Tell me everything.
Yes, okay, so this slatted wall was, do we do it, do we not do it? We're not sure. It's going to be an art feature. There's really no other way to look at it. It's gonna be an art feature. We've integrated this ledge so that it's actually got a double function for you. So this is right where your couch is gonna be, and it's going to double as a coffee table, or like a lamp, little table for a lamp. So it's actually gonna have some function rather than just design. Like, it's not just gonna be design, it's gonna be artwork, it's gonna be functional.
Which is what you guys always do, right? It's design with function. It's like design with a purpose. Design with a heart. All the things.
That's what makes us happy. If it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. We have to make it work for your family. And every family is different.
And we really feel that when we talk about the design and how it's going to go. You can tell that you put your heart and soul into it, and then there's real function behind it. Like, it makes sense. So I trust you. This is good. Well, hey, you know what? I have a couple questions for you.
All right.
What say you if we put a pot filler in?
That's a great idea, actually.
Think we can do it though?
Absolutely, we can. You know what? Actually, it doesn't show your sink, but your sink's on the island, so you have to fill up the pot and turn around with a full pot of water.
I would just say.
So I think it's perfect for you. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What also about lighting? I want it to be able to be, at night, I don't want it blaringly, like, I'm a TV person.
Yes.
Lighting is everything.
Yes.
So what kind of lighting can you give that's warm and cozy?
Well, pot lights are perfect because you can dim them, right? And then you have zones. So because your space is divided in two here, you would have two areas of light.
So pot lights, will that give me some height, or what will it do?
It would definitely give you some height because you have low ceilings right now. So you don't have any fixtures hanging down. Because it's an old house, you really have low ceilings. So yeah, pot lights would be the way to go, for sure. Or we can bulb the ceilings. So raise your existing ceilings to bolt into the roof.
We should call Kevin.
It's a good idea. I'm going to call Kevin.
Okay.